Hey y'all, Joe here coming to you once again from the porch. Real quick video here, just wanted to talk about my nuts for a moment. Actually, my ukulele's nuts, the width of them specifically. I was working on some chords, specifically the D, E chords, involving cramming a whole lot of fingers into one fret. The D chord specifically, cramming 3 fingers into the 2nd fret. It's a tough one to do, and I'm going to come up here real close and kind of show you what's going on. So we got a lot of fingers in a little bit of real estate. And I was like, man, that's a tough chord. So the other day, I picked up a different ukulele, my Amahi. And I said, okay, I'm going to try that D chord again. I was like, wow, that was a little bit easier. Like, a lot easier, actually. So. And so I said to myself, there's got to be a reason. And that reason, of course, is the width of the neck. So, being a smart person in possession of a digital caliper, I decided it was time to put some put the caliper to some ukulele necks and measure the width. So what I did was I measured 6 of my ukuleles and wrote down some measurements. These are pretty accurate. I wasn't dead on. I wasn't trying to be super scientific. I measured just to the headstock side of the the headstock side of the 2nd fret wire. So pretty much right there is where I aim to put my caliper on each of these to try to get a fairly accurate measurement. And I was surprised. I was not surprised to see that my Amahi is a lot wider. What I was surprised at was how much wider and how much of a difference it made, as well as where some of the other ukuleles fell into the line. And just kind of go through that list. I'm going to go through it real quick here, and I'll scoot my chair a little bit so I can point here. So, the Amahi here, this guy's the widest. This one came in at 39.5 millimeters. The horse over here, next widest, came in at about 35.25 millimeter, so 38.25 roughly millimeter. Again, at that 2nd fret. The Lani Kai came in 3rd widest. That one came in at 37.6 roughly. The Camise, this is one of the surprises. This is a concert size. I was expecting this to be more towards the top. The Camise came in bottom half. It came in at 37.5, so just a little bit narrower than the Lani Kai. Another big surprise for me here was the Ohana. It came in at 35.5 millimeters width, and this is a sopranino. This is one of my smallest ukuleles. Actually, I'm sorry, this is my smallest ukulele. It's one of the smallest out there as far as sizes go. And this one came in at 35.5, which was actually wider than the Cordoba, which came in at 35.3 millimeters. And again, it's not a huge difference going from, as far as looking at the pure numbers, going from even 35 and a third, 35.3, up to something like the 37. So we're talking 2.3 millimeters. 2.5 millimeters, less than 2.5 millimeters, separating this one, and it's easier to do some of those chords. And again, I'm a very beginner, so as I get better, I'm sure to get easier on all of them. But just something I noticed, something I wanted to mention to others. I assume that if you're looking at ukuleles on the manufacturer's websites, the neck width will be listed. I don't know what they actually, at what point they measure that. Someone might have to look up and follow up with that now that I think about it. But that's something I've been playing with my caliper here and seeing that, so that's where I'm at with that thought. I will be practicing with my Cordoba and my Amahi primarily, so those are the ones that bring the most joy to play. I think that when I get frustrated with some of these chords on the Amahi or on the Cordoba, I'm going to switch to the Amahi just to let my fingers have a little more room to play. And that's a 4 millimeter difference, which is not a whole heck of a lot, on a tape measure, but man, it's a lot on a fretboard when you're trying to get 3 fingers crammed into that little real estate. So, anyways, that was my quick video I wanted to talk about on nut width and ukuleles here, and that's my video. Thank you all for tuning in. Have a great day. Bye.